Hi, I'm Kristine, the Polish pageant winner, and here's Colin, the Forest Park Ranger. And if you don't get that, you should watch our show.
Yes.
It's also Twitter Tuesday, which means we have a lot of questions for you, Colin.
Sure.
The first one is from Mike Campbell Jr., and he says, so wouldn't you think it's best maybe if Kevin Durant considered Washington in free agency to balance out some of the conference?
Yeah, I mean, I think you could make a real argument that if Durant went to the East with LeBron, you'd have a more viable Eastern Conference. I think, and I've said this before, I don't like sports when they become too regional. College football is becoming very Southern. I think sports are better when there's a little symmetry around the country, and I think the West is too dominant in the NBA. If LeBron broke his leg tomorrow, who ends up in the finals from the East? Toronto? It's not a very good conference.
So then the worst thing for him to do is join the Warriors.
Worst, yeah.
Tyler Bradford says, would you say Klay Thompson is the Don Henley of the NBA?
Yes, he could be Batman. He could be, he could be the lead guy. But Klay Thompson knows he's a smart guy. Dad played in the league. I'm playing with a generational talent. Scottie Pippen realized there are no other Michael Jordans. I'm going to step back and be a Robin to Batman. It's a wonderful thing. Kevin McHale's done it. James Worthy's done it. By the way, Klay Thompson will end up being a top 100, 150 player of all time. He'll get all the money and all the rings. But the smart players in the league understand you can't win by yourself. Even Jordan couldn't. Klay Thompson should grab Steph Curry, even though he won't be the star and get the magazine covers for the rest of his career.
Agreed. Spigilwy, we're going to call him. He said, you've had Jerry Seinfeld, you've had Richard Lewis. Are you ever going to bring on Larry David? That's a good question.
Larry David and Bill Simmons say they listen to the show and say they want to come on, but you can never get them.
Really? Larry David, maybe they're in cahoots.
Well, I don't know. Larry David is very difficult. He's very, very difficult. There's a lot of maintenance there.
Okay.
And maybe he just...
Shots?
But no shots. I love Larry David. But my feeling is with Larry David, it has to be the perfect time for him in his life. And I don't think he's found that perfect time.
You know, I have two friends that have run into him both at urinals. No joke.
That's fantastic information.
just letting you know.
That was really good intel.
In the urinals. Maybe we can find Bill Simmons there, too. Jamie Barber says, how are you feeling about Super Tuesday?
Well, I think my gut tells me it's Hillary and Trump. My heart tells me I wish it was Hillary against Marco Rubio, who I think is really electable long term. But Trump is sort of a cultural phenomenon. I don't think you can explain him. I don't think the media gets him. There's a complete disconnect between political media and Trump's popularity. And so I think what Trump has done, he's made politics really not only dynamic, but embraceable by people who don't care about politics. He's made it a three-ring circus. That's not terrible for politics.